Hello and welcome back to another episode of every Earthbound boss Overexplained, where I analyze every boss from Starman Junior all the way to Giygas. This episode we'll be talking about Mr. Carpainter. So as usual, let's start with the name. He has an affinity for paint, and he's a man. Need I say more? But I guess his name is Carpainter, yet he has nothing to do with any carpenters or cars in general. So I guess that's just his name. But now the story context is, this is the guy who took Paula with the pig-looking boy, who is your next-door neighbor, Pokey, who ran off to Tucson and became a high-ranking member of Happy Happyism, which is Mr. Carpainter's cult religion in Happy Happy Village, which is east of Tucson. So Ness obviously would go there to rescue Paula. And when he gets to Happy Happy Village, everything is painted blue. And he finds a cave which leads to a cabin which has Paula in a cell. You can choose to go fight Mr. Carpainter by going into the cult building, the main building, and navigating your way through a lot of cultists. But if you do that without getting the special item from Paula, then Mr. Carpainter will strike you with lightning and send you back to the entrance. But if you go to Paula, she will give you the Franklin badge from inside the cell. And the Franklin badge can reflect thunder. So when he tries to strike you, the bolt reflects, and a battle ensues. Also, during the battle, he has the Money statue behind him. It doesn't get involved in the fight, but I'll talk about that later. So, looking at his design, for some reason his clay figure is mirrored. And he also has the key to the shack hanging around his neck. As you can see, that's the key to the shack. Kind of obscured by his beard. And just mirror, does he look like Colonel Sanders a little bit if his hair is blue, but still. His outfit is also blue, and he's carrying a big paintbrush with blue paint. Now let's look at the fight itself. He has 4 moves. Life of Alpha, which does the same as the real Life of Alpha, heals him that much HP. PSI Shield Alpha, which protects Mr. Carpainter from PSI attacks, as in completely dissipates them. Can do it 3 times. So the only one of those you'll have is Rockin' Alpha specifically. And another move he can do is utilizing a paint attack, which all the cultists can do. But this time it's more powerful. And his 4th attack is using a crash boom bang attack, which is Thunder Beta. And you don't have to worry about this one at all. Because you're wearing the Franklin badge, so under beta, then that's actually a good thing, because it reflects at him and does damage to him instead. So, looking at these attacks, this is a very easy boss. As for his HP, he's also easy. Only 262. So if you can get some alphas at the beginning, before he uses PSI Shield Alpha, you can easily destroy him. But you'll usually find yourself using normal attacks. His PP is 70, not that that really matters since Life of Alpha is only 5. PSI Shield Alpha is only, I think, 6. And Boom Bang Attack, Crashing Boom Bang Attack actually doesn't cost any PP, I think. His offense is 33, so he'll do a bit of damage with his paint attack, and his defense is 45, speed is 8, so you'll usually get the first hit on him, and guts is 13. Looking at his weaknesses, you don't need hypnosis, but it's a 50% chance, and if you grind, no, I think at this point you will have flash and paralysis. So those are also options. Paralysis, of course, doesn't allow him to use non-PSI attacks, but seeing as he only has one non-PSI attack, and that's the only one that could deal damage, it could be useful, but he's so easy you might as well not even bother with that. And Flash only obscures physical attacks, and he only has one. So, and it's kind of expensive, so you wouldn't want to use it anyway. And after that, after you beat him, he automatically snaps out of his cultist mindset, takes back his entire religion, and gives Ness the key to the shack. When you go back to the village, everyone is back to normal, and you can rescue Paula and move on with the game to go the second Your Sanctuary location. And next time, I will talk about that boss. But am I missing something? Of course, the Mani Mani statue. He said he got from Liar Exaggerate in Onette. And, and he's going to give it away to someone else. But later in the game, we'll see. I'll get to the Mani Mani statue. But it's implied that was possessing him to make him create this happyism religion, which made him so corrupt and take Paula and imprison her, because the Mani Mani statue has a connection to Giygas. But I'll get to the Mani Mani statue later. Anyway, thank you for listening. Goodbye.